be fun. Okay. So far, this all looks pretty good, I believe. Look at that. I think that looks different too. Oh yeah, it is. Look at the texture. Oh, okay, this is gonna be great. I didn't even notice it. Okay, anyway. Hello, this is also Zero, and welcome to destroy all humans. Rebrewed. That's right, we're fucking back. Now, this is a... Interesting, we can't go back. This is a build that I have played. I believe I've played. This is build 1.0.209. This is like a demo kind of thing. And you saw at the start of this that that mothership there, the glass, I believe, the texture isn't set up there, and the lighting looks very different as well, which I find very interesting. Because obviously this is a build. This was the closed beta that very certain people got access to if you signed up to it. I did get access to this beta. I didn't save the files though. Should I say that I signed up for the beta? Am I gonna get in trouble? Because there was a thing that you had to sign that said you shouldn't do videos on it. But I think that's for like if it was not already out. So hopefully this should be fine. I haven't seen any other videos on this. So I'm the first, I guess. It's probably because there's not a whole lot of content, but we're probably going to go through some differences between this and, like, you know, obviously the game we have now. There is one bug I want to see, because I did download this from archive.org. It's up there. You can find it. And what's interesting to me... Hold on. Okay, yeah. I think this uses a different... Oh, it freezes the game in the background there. That's very interesting. So all these settings, these should all be mostly the same. I'm using a controller, by the way. I'm using specifically a PS5 controller. Not that that matters. It shows Xbox. Very nice. The master, or this. What are the graphic settings looking like? Everything on Ultra. We'll see if my computer can handle it. Back in the day, my computer couldn't handle it. Now we're fine. Yeah, so this all looks pretty fine. Anyway, we should be fine. I think it uses a different save system to the original. So what do credits do? Oh, hey there. This section, like everything else you have seen in this early version of Destroy All Humans, is still under construction, but we would like to take this opportunity to say thank you, yes, you, very much for sharing our excitement about Destroy All Humans. We're thrilled to read all your feedback after the first dip into the invasion. We can't wait for your... Can't wait other pre-orders are all physical available. DestroyAllHumans.com. Do you want to share your excitement with us? Come down, join our Discord server, and prepare for world domination. That's kind of cool that they added that little section in there. And then it doesn't close. Cool. So, without further ado, after we've sat on here for 5 minutes, let's just go into a new game. I'm just going to choose like one of these other slots just in case, but we should be fine. Ooh.
Hello, friends.
Interesting.
Have you ever gazed up into the night sky and wondered at the possibility of life on other planets? What marvelous beings might exist out there, hands extended in friendship, awaiting the moment when we humans take our first tentative steps into space? What tales will be told of that glorious day when we are first contacted by our brothers from beyond the stars?
Oh.
5. All systems go, General. 4.
Come on, baby.
I think
Show
there's
us
a
what
loading
you
screen
got.
between those.
What the hell? What in the blue blazes is that?
1.
No, wait! Stop the countdown!
The floating scientist. You can't even see him yet. This is crazy. Was it like this? The foot soldier in the background just... This is so different from the original. I mean, obviously, but it's so interesting to see. Like, this would all be music here. Oh, we're gonna have the mothership scene? Also, is this pre-rendered? Because it loaded. I think it is pre-rendered. Although I'm not sure. I mean, it must be, right? Because it... Although we're going between loading screens. So I'm not sure.
Incompetent fool. I should never have sent you.
What's shaking, Pox? You look a little, what's the word? Constipated.
I feel like this is probably the full thing. Like,
Let's just say I hope you
fine.
turn out to be less of an evolutionary dead end than your predecessor.
I don't think much of
You
this will be
lost
different.
me.
Shall I tell you a secret? Few of our people know this, but the DNA patterns in our cloning banks are becoming more and more degraded with each new clone.
That's bad, right?
Only if we want to retain our immortality through cloning. Of course it's bad! I sent Crypto-136 in search of a planet we visited many eons ago. A planet seeded with pure Furon DNA. But I lost contact.
Let me get this straight. You sent me, him, Crypto-136, to a hostile planet, and he's disappeared. Maybe captured, maybe even being tortured as we speak.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusion.
I bet you wouldn't. Let me tell you something, Pox.
using the
You're a
old
smart cookie.
audio?
But
Did they
there's
ever
a
upgrade it?
time for thought, and there's a time
Or
for
do they stick with
action.
the-
And this is one of those times.
Which?
The second one.
Perhaps you're right, 137.
Course I'm right. You kidding me? A cryptosporidium captured by a bunch of monkeys? We gotta go in. We gotta crack some craniums. We gotta rescue me. Him. He's gotta rescue me. I mean, I gotta... Brains, man. When do I
think
get to
this is
blow
different,
things
though.
up?
Patience, Crypto, patience.
Some of the
I
lighting
take your
seems a bit
point.
weird.
Prepare the mothership.
And there's no
That's
music.
what I'm talking about. So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our
Our
destination. The planet Earth.
Oh, we don't get the thing afterwards where it goes. Oh, look at that stretched, like. And then there's this. No dialogue?
Welcome to my
Oh,
little
oh, there it is.
laboratory. You may not have known this, but I flatter
Subtitles
myself to be
underneath
something
that.
of an inventor.
Probably 'cause
In my
I-
spare time, I've been developing some truly impressive weapon and ability upgrades. I'd be happy to share them with you. If you've got something for me in trade, say some of that delicious DNA you've collected.
Oh. No, that's different, right? Whoa. Holopox deck. This is... All of the skins are Crypto-137. Wait. But it's... Huh. Very interesting. Yeah, what I was going to say was... Why is that white now? I'm like breaking it actively. What I was going to say was... This scrolling is different. Doesn't it usually go left to right? Or am I mistaken? And it definitely doesn't have like those white things there. Whatever those are for the UI. Interestingly enough, there's no probes, or at least it seems to think that there's no probes. I wonder if there are probes though. No music. And this is the same screen as the main menu, I think. Oh, and there was tips at the bottom, but it's like tiny. I think they're bigger and actually are blue now. So now we get into the meat of the game. We get into the main thing that people are meant to be testing. We're playing on Ultra. I hope that doesn't affect anything too badly. We haven't dropped too many frames. We should be fine. Is that a different cow? Some of this I'm not going to know for sure because it's been a little bit since I played the original. But I'd be so curious to see all the differences here. Oh no, I should notice most of it. Definitely the music and stuff. This. Ooh. It's a bit intense of an effect there. I think that was a bit late.
Orthopox to Cryptosporidium 137. Come in, Cryptosporidium.
Crypto here. How's the view?
I feel like a lot of
from
this
the
is probably
safety
polished.
of the mothership.
Very
Since this is
funny.
the first mission.
Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here and you're down there. Loathsome.
Trying to see if there are any differences.
Now, Crypto.
Like here
To ensure
specifically.
this invasion runs smoothly,
Apart from the
it is
optimization,
imperative we
potentially.
identify the dominant life forms on this world. Those lactating bovoids are likely
Maybe
candidates.
they did always have different.
Surely you
Pattern
don't
variations
mean
for the
those
cows.
foul-smelling gas bags beyond the fence.
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
But they're covered in nipples.
Now, Cryptosporidium.
I feel like the lens flares are a bit intense compared to the original, but I could be wrong. I feel like it didn't used to do that either.
Do
Oh,
verify
now
your
it's
suit
smooth.
is working under
Holy.
Earth's atmospheric conditions. Get a move on.
Oh my god. Was the game really like this smooth? I forget how smooth this game was. Oh my god, I love it. So, we have the zoom in. That all seems to be working fine. The tree animation's always that fast? And then they just randomly stop? Huh. Yeah, I don't know how much of the
Here
finer
to the minds of
details
lower life
are really
forms
going to be
via the
different.
Cortex scan. Rip the preliterate thoughts from their pathetic little brains. Moo. Primitive, yet profound. Scan another one.
Do they always do that? Do they always just like kind of... Wait, are they all doing it? Are they all just staring at me? They are. That's creepy. Like they're not even like eating, they're just... This one isn't staring at me. Huh.
Again with the moo.
Okay, we
I
have all
think
this.
these
This looks
lactating bovoids
the
are trying
same.
to fool us.
They eat with their mouths.
Oh, here we go, the laggy cutscenes.
I think I'm going to be violently
This was in
ill.
the full release too, or at least I remember having a
Attention,
little
Earth
lag
creature.
with at least the
this
first
planet
cutscene.
is now part of the Furon Empire. Your benevolent masters welcome you.
I wonder if it like forces cinematic
At
mode.
this time, we wish to abduct you
There was a
for the
probe
purpose
there.
of scientific research. The procedure will be protracted and invasive. Do you have any objections? Earth creature, I am addressing you. Respond or be vaporized.
So disgusting.
I don't care how many stomachs you have. I don't have time for this.
We Furons have evolved the astounding power of psychokinesis, Crypto.
He looks so weird without a weapon.
And lifted into the sky.
Oh, Arby.
Use PK to finish
Right.
off the belligerent bovines. Slam them into the ground.
I remember drowning them.
Curse these creatures.
Oh my god. Maybe I think the fist.
Good work,
Oh.
Crypto.
That cow was just about to walk through the fence.
You didn't tell me we was having barbecue for dinner.
Wait a minute. That ain't steak.
That's holy mother. Martha, give me the shotgun.
This
Very
looks like a
interesting.
job for the Zapomatic. Fry that
Yellow.
parlor.
I think it's always yellow.
Extract and collect the brainstem from what's left of it. You can consume the brainstem and collect.
Cool, they had interrupting dialogue. That's good.
Harold, come on back. You gotta see this. They got a talking horse.
It is
on the
interesting the
TV.
lag.
I ain't never seen nothing like.
Because I've got a good computer. But I think this is just like...
Ah! Little green spaceman!
I think this is just because of the demo.
Green.
Like it's,
Be merciless. Let
how it
none
is.
survive.
Yeah, I don't get my jetpack yet. It also sets your position back there. We can get this. There we go. Was that always a thing there? I think it was. I just never paid too much attention to it. Oh, there's one here. Avoid getting hit to restore shields. God, the shield used to be like so small. So small before all the upgrades. Wait, are there upgrades to this? Yeah, no, there is. God, wait, what was he doing? Is he feeding the chicken? Did they do that in the original? They just... I feel like they just kind of ran at you. Like not in the original, in the full release.
Crypto.
And then this is when we get our jetpack. Is it? Yeah. This is when we get the jetpack.
Evening, Ms. Turnip Seed. We got a call from Farmer Dixon over the other side of the state road. Said he heard some pretty strange noises coming from over this way.
Little green spaceman!
What is that? A new silo?
Electrocuted him with a big old...
Crypto. That human law enforcement officer is attempting an unauthorized entry of your spacecraft. If those
I feel like
were
there's
to
a
get
lot
their
more,
hands on your quantum deconstructor, they could rip a hole in the space-time continuum.
Vaporize them,
Oh,
Crypto.
the furonity. Vaporize
There it
them,
is.
Crypto.
There's our jetpack now. And isn't skating... Or is skating not? I forget how to do it. I don't think we can do it yet. Yeah, it was just... Wait, what do we... Kill the farmer's wife, he's in a
Anything
chicken.
about that noise Farmer Dixon heard, would you, Ms. Turnip Seed?
Little green spaceman!
It's different. Hold on.
Little green spaceman! In flying saucers! All over the place! They zapped my Harold! Electrocuted him with a big old ray gun! And the cows! Sweet Lord, the poor blessed cows! Charred beef everywhere! It was a massacre!
A massacre. Was that... That's not in the release, right?
I can't understand a word you're saying.
Or maybe it is.
This close
I think it's...
paid off! Now I got no husband, no cows! How am I supposed to pay the mortgage? Throw a blessed Tupperware party? Walk a blessed street corner? 40 years of work down the drain!
I think it's playing the full dialogue.
You're not making much sense, Miss Turnip Seed. Maybe we best just get in the cruiser and take a little trip down to the station.
Crypto, my radar shows more humans approaching. Hurry to the saucer.
Oh, interesting. Am I able to just skip it? Do I just not have to kill anyone? Is it just time-based? Huh. Yeah, so I think it was playing the I think it was just playing the dialogue. Where did the farmer's wife go? She just gone? Okay, here's another probe though. Oh, there she is. Where's the chicken? Oh yeah, does this work? What do I even throw this at that? Yeah, that all catches fire. It's pretty cool. Oh, I can't pick it up anymore though. Oh my god. Oh, and here's another probe here. And another one here. These probes are easy to get to over here. Oh, there's a probe over here too. Are they all really out in the open like this? Yeah, here we go. Here's a chicken. And now we gotta find... Okay, let's not go over there yet. There we go. Yeah, okay, so it's gonna make me...
Take a spin in your saucer.
Ooh, you can do that from pretty far away.
And then go ahead and start shooting.
Start shooting!
Destroy all buildings. Leave no trace. Bomb those
Oh, right, yeah.
monkeys back to the stone age.
The building destruction. I think this is all pretty much the same. Let's look at the weapon wheel here. This all looks fine. I'm not able to press any of them either. Because they're locked, as they should be.
Nice shooting, Crypto.
And then here comes the army. Now this is where the original game's demo ended. Like after this cutscene, it just ends. But here, I think you get to complete the whole thing. Yeah, no, yeah, you got to complete the whole thing, and you could still run around for the remaining time.
We can't allow them to alert their leaders to our presence. Exterminate them now.
I think it shows the trailer at some point.
Open fire!
As well.
Crypto, I hereby give you official permission to destroy
All humans!
Look out! There are more to the
Can I
north
just
in the
land?
bushes.
That would be funny if I could just land again. Oh yeah, what is this like? Hold on.
Well, get back to the invasion site. Back so pleased you've graced us with your trip. Where do you think you're going? You are back on track. Trip, focus! Use your gun. Ah, there you are, that Crypto. You don't have authorization to leave. Return to the mission area at once.
Notice how it's interrupting itself every time I exit and go in. So they have something triggering it twice when I enter for some reason.
Making a final push.
They must have forgot to put a do once behind it or something.
Perfect.
Perfect!
Excellent work.
Excellent work, Crypto. It seems like the cutscenes are all still the
Did you
same.
see what I saw?
You bet your sweet
I don't know
ass I
that
did.
there's any difference in the cutscenes. Maybe some
Little
slight
green
ones,
man in a flying saucer wiping out the best
like with some of
infantry unit in
the
U.S. Army.
animations,
Right,
and
good.
definitely with
Me
the
too.
performance.
Green? Not gray?
Don't be a stiff. You know what it means?
Absolutely.
Keeping it all synced
What?
up and stuff.
It means the papers got it right for once. Get
Some of
on
the
the horn to
movements
Silhouette.
in the mouth's a
We've
bit
got
weird.
the worst case
I've been
scenario.
noticing.
Eggheads were actually onto something? I don't believe it.
But I don't know if that's
Believe
just
it,
like a
Roswell was only the beginning.
concept of the...
invasion is on.
I don't know if that's just a... not a concept, a thing of the fact that the demo... It's a demo? Yeah, and there it is. It just ends like that. No music, no... It just ends. And then you basically unlock all of that. So then we could return the mothership or continue destroying all humans. And then it just lets you continue. So there's something that I remember happening when you'd land the saucer in a specific way. I forget exactly how it used to happen, but it would be like I'd be moving and then the saucer would be like slanted. I think I specifically remember it happening... This is another landing zone, is there not? Or did you only get this one? Yeah, here. I think it did it here? I'm gonna see if I can try and replicate it. I don't remember exactly how I did it, though. I think it had something to do with the way... Yeah, you can kind of see it here. Like, this is a little lifted up. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, look at that. It's a bit slanted. It's strange. It's strange that that happened like that. I think I do remember reporting that. That didn't fully complete. Like, I didn't fully hold X there, and it kind of just did that. I think it's got something to do with, like, when it spins around. Because look at that. That is not... That is definitely not how that's meant to look. So I think it's something to do with, like, while it's, like, landing, it, like, tries to reposition itself, but it clearly is on, like, some sort of set time to do that. Because if I just land normally... Oh, it, like, moved me there. And I also can't land again? Okay, look. Now I'm going to do that. And that looks mostly normal. You can see all the legs are pretty normal. This was the biggest bug that I found anyway when I was playing, was this. Yeah, now that's the big... There you go. That's how you can tell. All I did was move backwards. And it is... This leg is, like, completely lifted up. And then these are completely in the ground. I don't know what causes that exactly, but clearly it's something to do with how it lands. I wonder if I can do it while going forwards. Oh, wait. It's kind of tricky. There it is. Yep. So now we have it while it's going forwards. This was what I was doing when I was playing the beta, the closed beta. It's very interesting, and I really wanted to document this when I was doing it, but I remembered that there was the thing you had to sign when you signed up that you couldn't do videos. When I saw this, I was like, I wish I had recorded this. And now this is it's probably fine for me to show that, because the game's out now, and it's been out for ages. I don't know why I would get in trouble. And we're still waiting on news for another game, by the way. Nothing. We have nothing. Oh, boy. Oh. Interesting. Now, to be fair... No, I think No, this was definitely a bug in the demo. I was gonna say, I am playing on Linux, like through Proton I'm using Proton Experimental specifically, but I think I do remember that being a bug. Random bits of the landscape, and I think in the release, it might have made it to the release. I don't remember. But I remember that being a thing too, where there would be these graphical glitches from time to time, where you'd just be playing and then randomly something will stretch through the atmosphere, and I have no idea what causes it. I don't know that there's anything else major. It is cool that all the probes in this level, I believe, are all here. Yeah, like, look at that. How many have I got already? Oh. That. Oh, that's because, yeah, I'm using the PlayStation controller, so for some reason it reads it as the touchpad as a mouse, and that's the only way you can press start. I had that problem with Ratchet and Clank as well. I think I can just do that though, yeah. That does the same thing. Okay. Oh, scanning humans. I swear there was something about that, maybe? Oh, yeah, there was the challenge. Let's do the challenge, actually. Let's go to the challenge to see if there's any bugs with that. There's no skating. Like, at all. I swear you got skating at some point, like, just kind of randomly. But maybe they didn't have the mechanic for it yet. In this version. Yeah, let's scan you. How do I scan you again? How do I do it? Nope. Right.
That cow just speak to me? Say something else, Bessie. Oh, the Heartland.
Huh.
Where the men are men. It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time.
So there's no like subtitles at the bottom, or like anywhere where there normally would be, unless that's only with subtitles. But I feel like
We need to collect samples for further research. I've marked the drop zone. We need to collect samples for further research. I've marked the drop zone.
Okay.
I need further bovine studies. Collect
I wonder
these
if that's in
stock
the-
mammals from the surrounding pastures and keep them alive, will you? The possibilities are so limited when they've already expired.
expired.
Good work, Crypto.
Yeah, some of the volumes for the dialogues are a bit like, it changes a lot, it seems, with some of these ones. Some of the dialogues a bit switched up. I probably could have gotten another cow there. Oh god, it takes so long without skate. I wonder if skate's like kind of. Oh god. Stop! I want this one.
Stop, Crypto. I can't use those samples.
Okay, let's get that one. I didn't even grab that one. So yeah, the grabbing seems a bit.
Time is half gone.
Like the PK seems a little bit finicky. That shouldn't have hit, I feel like. That shouldn't have grabbed it, I mean. Alright, let's go over here. Let's grab these cows. I don't think I have enough cows. I think skate is kind of required for this. Okay, let's grab that.
Good work, Crypto.
Although if you don't get skate here, maybe you don't. There's another cow.
Step up a gear, Crypto.
I don't have any. I don't have any. Can I go in the mothership? Or the mothership? Can I go in the saucer when this is
I can
happening?
see very moving data points in the future.
I think I could. And there's no music here. Okay. So then that's the whole thing. And then that's all you could really do. And believe me when I say, I launched this game, I think 3 times. I have the original, like, because they published this on Antidote Skeg, which I was sus of too. When you hear that, I was like, I've never even heard of it. But you had to like sign up to this other thing called Antidote Skeg, and that's how you would get to playtest the beta. And I was one of the lucky few who got to. They didn't do it for 2, surprisingly enough. But yeah, they did it, or at least as far as I'm aware. But they did it for 1, and this was fun. Like, I had so much fun with this, And I am glad to have been one of the lucky few to... I don't know how many they allowed in, but enough to allow me to get in, of all people. And I left them the feedback. I told them of all the bugs that I found. And in the release, I think the bugs that I had found were fixed. Which I didn't really find many bugs, so I can't really say I contributed a whole lot, but I had fun playing it. I genuinely don't think there's anything else to see. My bad if there is. But like I said, you can find this out there. But I think for the most part, it's just like maybe a couple of patches later, before the demo released fully for everyone. I don't remember if the saucer bug was in there. I think they fixed it before then. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it's still a thing. I don't know. But yeah, that's the big thing that I remember from this. Who are you?
They're coming!
Hello? I found a new bug. They can just spawn in, or was he just chilling here this whole time? I didn't even notice there's fish in the water. They don't seem to react at all.
I hardly think that was necessary.
Interesting. If I just look away... Weird. Someone up here. Oh, it's a probe. Wait, were probes always marked on the map? Which is like little green dots? Maybe they were. Wait, there's something over here. Human? Vehicle. Huh. Very interesting. All of this looks about right. Cancel Psi Power. Enables Furons to reset Psi abilities with agility and precision. All Psi abilities are reset when this ability is used, improving efficiency metrics in the field. Interrupt any channeled ability. This also resets psychokinesis and the abducto beam. Is that in the original? Huh. I never knew that. All of this looks the same. I mean, not like I looked through a lot of this, because I know everything about this game at this point. Well, I say that, but then I don't know the difference between what's what. Oh. Wait. I don't remember the... Yeah, there it is. There it is. The requested map has not finished installing yet. I don't think you could actually go there, though. I think... I don't remember that. Very interesting, though. And then you can go to the Holopox deck and replay. Huh. Is that different? Is that text different? This is probably going to be the same.
And Crypto, do verify your suit is working under Earth's atmospheric conditions. Get a move on! We can peer into the minds of lower life forms via the Cortex scan.
Moo?
Primitive, yet profound. Scan another one. Again with the moo.
What if I die here?
Ovoids are trying to fool us.
It's about what I expected. Mission failed. You died.
And Crypto,
Oh!
do verify your suit is working under Earth's atmospheric conditions. Get a move on!
Found another bug. If you die somehow in the very first tutorial in the water, you get your Zap-O-Matic early. So I can soft-lock myself here, right? Because I can just...
Rip the belligerent tops from their pathetic little brains!
I can just kill them all now. I don't have my Psi ability though. Like, I don't have PK. What happens if I kill them all? Do I just get soft locked? The answer is yes. They still moo. That is kind of cursed. I am shocked. There's no other cows, are there? Like, that's it. Now, in the original, this wouldn't be a problem, because all I would have to do is walk back here. And then, like... No, the animals didn't respawn, did they? Or I think it was just the humans that respawned. Are there other cows in the map? Like, what if I just... I don't think there are. I think we're genuinely soft-locked here. This is something I never tested, I don't believe. I wonder if... They surely fixed this, right? There was obviously other people other than me testing this, so... Someone had to have died and tested... Oh, I didn't know that you couldn't go this far. So what happens if I do? I think it should just teleport me. In the original, it would just fail you and return you to the mothership. But yeah, there are cows out here. I doubt I can get to one without the game teleporting me. No, there aren't. Because there's supposed to be cows here, right? Wait, I hear something. That's a sheep. And a chicken. How far am I allowed to go? I mean, I have obviously been going left and right. And not... There we go. Yeah, there's just no other cows in the... Oh, you just fail. I feel like that wasn't always the case. And isn't the case. But now we have the cows back. What happens if I... Okay, another theory. I need to keep 2 alive. I need to keep 2 of these cows alive. We're gonna just scan 1 now. Scan another one.
Yes, profile. Scan another one.
So now, theoretically, I shouldn't be able to complete the next objective.
Again with the moo. I think these lactating bovoids are trying to fool us.
So what happens? I'm gonna skip.
We Furons have the astounding power of sight.
So are those different cows then?
Target an object or creature.
Because they respawn of the cows. Either that or there's a check for that. And I lost my weapon.
Use PK to finish off the belligerent bovines. Slam them into the ground.
There's no way to fail this. There is a way to fail this. If there's a checkpoint here, which there is, I believe, do I get my weapon back? 55 of what, do I wonder? I do get my weapon back. So what if I just kill them with the Zap-O-Matic?
Use PK to finish off the belligerent bovines. Slam them into the ground.
Yeah, I can just...
Curse these creatures.
I can just use the Zap-O-Matic to kill them.
Good work, Crypto.
It's really funny.
This looks like a job for the Zap-O-Matic.
Yeah.
Fry that farmer.
I've had the Zap-O-Matic this entire time, Pox. I don't know if you realize.
You can consume the brainstem and collect.
Yeah, I don't think there's... anything different beyond this point. I can't think of anything. Because now we have everything.
Let none survive.
Yeah, interestingly, you don't get the jetpack after dying. I don't think there's much else different here. So, with that being said, also the icon, the game icon is different, I think. Maybe that's always looked like that. I don't know. It's so weird going to that. I think I do remember the map thing actually, now that I think about it. So I remember retrying it every now and then, being like, maybe it'll come back. Oh. Okay, wait, hold on. So if I go here. Oh, interesting. So the save files. Okay, what happens if I go here? I mean, it's probably just going to say what I think it says. Return to the main menu. Oh. You have to deal with my stupidity for a minute. Oh my god, I've been playing this for an hour. I think the sessions lasted like an hour or something, right? Or I think you could play for as long as you wanted, but... yeah, it just says the names of like where it is. Nowadays it just says like the date and the time that you played. It doesn't tell you where you were. And this is all the same? Yeah. So with that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know if you got access to the closed beta. Let me know what bugs you found and what bugs I may have missed in this video. I didn't see a lot, but I think for the most part, I mean, apart from like the missing texture in the main menu, big oversight, clearly. Yeah, apart from the few bugs that I've seen here, obviously nothing too big. Nothing too big and nothing too obvious. Obviously there's some missing audio here and there in some of the cutscenes that are laggy. But like that's all like expected stuff for a close stuff. They're mostly looking for bugs and stuff like that, and that's why they asked people to come and test it, and that's what people did. And that is the full demo. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.